Alright, we're on. Hello, Franco. Welcome to the stream. Skylar, day 485. Yeah, it's time. The date, damn. Yeah, 485. Yeah, it's been so long. I haven't made any progress with this one. It's rough. If I could just... Thank you. Your spotting skills increased by 1. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, so... Angry Ball Man stream number 420. Yeah, basically. Please try the Clone War Conquest mod. It's on the Steam Workshop. You're not talking about Star Wars Conquest? Because I did play that one. Okay, well, he's just gonna follow me, so that's good. No, it's another mod? Okay, well, I'll check it out later. So, the long story short is that for the past 3 streams of playing Warband, I've gone absolutely nowhere. So today, I'm going to force things up a bit. Whoa. Thank you, Besser. You just missed the premiere, but I appreciate it. Damn it. So yes, today I'm just going to declare war on another faction and start turning all my companions. I'm outside touching grass. Gotta do that once a year. That's good. Once a year, to, you know, strike that perfect balance between touching grass and not touching grass. This is taking way too long, man, for such a small fight. Dude, there's still someone? Wow, finally. Also, I'm almost out of food once again. They really need to increase, like, the stack amounts for food. It's ridiculous. Nothing interesting here. When are we gonna get 32 cooking videos? You're joking, but I thought about it at some point. I said, you know, it would be funny if I had like a channel for food, for cooking and stuff. That'd be funny. But yeah, it's time to go to war. And I was thinking that Fierce Vein would be a good one to attack since they got a bunch of stuff here recently, so that means their garrisons are rather weak. And I think they're also at war with a bunch of other people. They might go to war with Sarleon, but they're currently at war with Ravenstern and the Principalities. I'm a leave train is coming. Okay, well, see you later. So yeah, Fierce Vein, so we can grab. Oh, never mind. They got like 700 men in there. You gotta be kidding me. Maybe that way they got less people, you know.
That's funny.
But yeah, like I said, I'm going all in and I don't care. Hey, Chocolate Banana. Welcome back. What do you mean you're going all in? I mean, I'm not going to wait for kingdoms to declare war on me. I'm just gonna start conquering because I just need to get stuff done. I've been so fed up with this campaign not progressing anywhere for now that, you know, that's just what I'm gonna do. Any new fief I capture, I'm immediately going to create a new lord. And just try and get that Pendoran Empire going, because I'm so done not making any progress. Hopefully we make some, basically. Don't do that in real life, bad idea, yeah, I'm sure. Good thing I'm just gaming. It would have been, but I attacked the green faction instead. Fierce Vein. Just gonna prep anyone real quick. Might as well. I need more, and whenever they come back, they bring elite troops. Amirak, hey, how are you? Hey, Amirak, if I remember correctly, you're the one who showed up last stream just as I was ending it, so congrats on being there when it begins this time. The one thing I would like right now is for my lords to follow me around, but I don't get the impression that that's gonna happen. He's got high trainer, and he's got a decent leadership. I think I'm gonna turn that one into a lord. It's a grind upgrading all the troops. But there, it's done. Okay. So this one is ready to join. Excellent. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 147. Excellent. We're gonna take this one by storm. Wait, what? What? Who did I declare war against? I think I clicked Ravenstern instead, huh? Oh, I'm stupid. I mean, they only have like 1 town and 2 castles, but that's not the ones I even wanted to attack. I wanted to attack Fruits Vein. Whoops. Yep, I definitely did that. Doesn't really matter though. These are the castles that are like heavily fortified. I'm not capturing these easily. Fruits Vein is where I gotta attack. Yeah, they got like 400 men in there. I ain't bothering with this. Let me go back, declare war on the correct faction. I'm still missing 1 lord. I don't know where he is though. That's fantastic. Fruits Vein. Okay, now back to it. Properly. Thank you. Actually, how much is it for a supply wagon? Because I'm low on food as it is. Isn't he the one I do that with? Maybe it's the other guy. And even that's not much. But it's giving a lot of morale. So. I'm going broke though, so it's dangerous. Is he coming? No?
Look at that red-nosed blood-bag, Captain. This one likes his wine and food far more than battle, I guess. And he probably has the gout. He also appears to have had...
Well, we have 800 men, so that's pretty good. Well, there we go. Simple enough. Siege tower. Jesus Christ. That'll give them time to react for sure. Dude, why are you looting the village? I feel like that's all it'll take for my morale to plummet and lose half my army. Oh, that's fantastic. They've made peace. One less distraction, I guess. Hey, nice. They had an army right here. I don't know if they're gonna come in though. They seem hesitant. Yeah, they're hesitant. Pretty hesitant. Okay. Wait. What? Oh, come on. Damn it. That other guy better join in, man. Dude, why aren't you joining? Why didn't he join? I hate this so much. We have the man to do it. Why isn't the other lord committing? That's gonna screw everything up. Okay, well, at least we got a potential for a strong defensive position here. Stupid. Are they like just blindly charging? Yes, they are. Fantastic. Well, I hope they do. Oh, no. They changed their minds, I think. That's why I keep all the thieves and just rally 300 men. Yeah, well, I could use some more lords with me, because being consistently outnumbered isn't easy either. Okay, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you guys moving? What are you doing? Idiots! And hello, George. Bro, what? Oh, definitely Paris no Stoics, like, without a doubt. Like, every stream is confirming that more and more, honestly. Okay, well, so far so good. I mean, we are outnumbered 2-1. Why are all my troops getting killed? I have surgery. Come on. This is unbelievable. Ridiculous. How are we getting beat up like that? Okay. They have like 700 men, like... This is gonna be rough. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother with a second wave. Let's go like this. There we go. At least we gained a bit more morale. We're looking at a bit over 50 casualties for us and 150 for them, so it's a good ratio. But man, why didn't the other guy join? That pisses me off so much. That would have been like an actual even fight if he had. What is the best full conversion battle mod out there in your opinion? That would definitely be the Old Realms, and I just released a video on it like this morning. You can check it out if you want. It's not just immersive, they have so many cool features. What difficulty are you playing on? Pretty standard. I mean, I have damage reduced to friends to 50%. Combat speed in AI is normal average, stuff, you know, stuff like that. But also I have like, I have very disproportionate archers to infantry ratio, you know? They're still charging. Because if I remember, that impacts casualties. Well, for sure, in terms of like damage you receive and everything. But I also have like a 9 in surgery skill, so that like should turn most of my casualties to wounded. And I feel like I'm still getting a lot of deaths. Okay, they're really struggling to make it to us. That means like on the other side of the mountain, they're just like going up. It's not easy. And I don't know what they're doing. I'm waiting for them to show up so I can rain down on them, but they're so spread apart. I think it's good a time as any. Got a lot of naked dudes without shields. If they make it to the line without getting shot, I'm gonna be insulted. The hell is this, a Cobra Warrior or something? Kraken. Interesting. Finally, looks like I'm not late to the party. It seems not. But welcome to the stream. Apparently there's like 10 people in here. How are y'all doing? How are you doing on this fine Friday? Okay, I do feel like that first wave was very well handled. Currently 20 casualties for them, barely 12 for us. That's good. But we still got so much more grind to go through. Yeah, no, my archers are gonna start running out of arrows soon. Damn. Okay. Okay. That was good. 5, so 30 casualties for us, 198 for them. Alright, let's keep going. And under a decent fighting position. Are they still charging? I feel like they're gonna keep having the same behavior as long as I'm still technically in the same battle. But in terms of battle size, we're pretty equal. Like, yeah, equal numbers on both sides. Although this time they seem a bit more organized. That could just be because the terrain's flatter, but... not really sure I understand this formation of theirs. If it was just cavalry, they charge ahead. They're making a battle line. Yeah. That makes sense. I do have a lot of cavalry. They're advancing, alright. Okay, what's going on now? Gonna see if I can get them to charge. I get really impatient. Okay, I can live with that. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Jesus. Way to go, man. That completely screwed up. Okay. Still a very terrible execution, but not too bad. There we go. Okay. Was playing on my own Pendor, then I realized you were about to go live, but saw the thumbnail was about Bannerlord, so I said anyway, let's see what Terry is up to, and I saw it's Pendor again. And then the guy got me so happy. I love this mod and was upset because I lost many episodes. Oh well. It's okay. And we're out of arrows. Fantastic. Oh man, they've got like a bunch of people going straight for my cav. But yeah, the thumbnail you saw is from my video I pulled out this morning. It is on a Bannerlord mod, which I think is a pretty worthwhile video to check out. But I've also been live streaming Bannerlord every Friday for a couple of months. Jesus Christ, 27. Damn. Okay, well, let's see how long I can keep this momentum going before it starts going sideways. Well, for sure, Eagle Rising's got a few limitations as well, but, If you want to check how far they've come, like, check out the latest video, because the Old Realms is pretty insane. I definitely prefer it vastly over, like, its Warband counterpart, which would be Warsaw Conquest. And Warsaw Conquest is pretty amazing, and lots of effort too, but the Old Realms is, like, a whole other level. Okay, well, we're down to weak tier units, so I think we're gonna finish this battle right here. Whoa. Oh, man. Okay, didn't expect that one to counter me like that. But I think we're doing really good now. We've got the Juggernaut going, and we cannot be stopped. They're at 300 casualties? Oh yeah. They're done. Worst case scenario, we finally get some much needed reinforcements. I think we already did get a wave. Yeah. That's literally all they have left. Ah. There we go. No one made it out. And morale is maxed out. And casualties are acceptable, considering one of my big lords did not even bother to join. My casualties? Ooh, 64, okay. And 30 for my allies? I guess I had the bulk of the troops. And then for them, 433. Very good. That's a really cool helmet. Isn't that from a World of Ice and Fire, or did the World of Ice and Fire borrow it from POP? Good nature, I'm gonna let this one go, try and make some friends. I do need some loot, desperately. I need money is what I need. I want to make sure I capture the troops that are the most worthwhile. But I think I can actually just grab everybody. There you go. Gotta get on some Bannerlord mods in the meantime, I don't know, but the update process of the main game is kind of annoying, so I was like, maybe wait for the main game updates to finish. The other thing too is that especially the big total conversions now, they don't necessarily follow with the latest version of Bannerlord, so you have to make sure to be on the version for that specific mod. So it's a bit more setting up, but I think if you're really going to get into a campaign, it's worth the time and effort. Thanks for nothing, pal. And now I have to start the whole thing again. Dude, please don't do something stupid. Why'd you leave? We're on a campaign now, guys. Come on. Hi, I'm sorry, man, I don't know how to say your name. I see mate first, so I'm just gonna call you mate. Hello, mate. Okay, so... taking that castle is not going to be a problem in of itself, but... also, yeah, my lords are starting to, escape before I can ransom them. That's fantastic. Okay, let's do this. Let's just get rid of this castle. And it's almost like basic. I think it's, I don't remember the name of the castle in native, but that's pretty simple. Guys, they're right there. Like, you should be able to, like, wear out the whole garrison for the tower. It makes it there. So, come on now. Get the business. You didn't play War Cells? I should check it out again. I know they made a new update, which adds a bunch of new features to it, which should have just been on launch, to be honest. But, I mean, if they're adding new stuff to it, that's cool too. But like I said in one of my latest reviews, one of my list comparisons between Pendor and Warband, I do feel like Tale Worlds has very poor sense of priorities in terms of what they work on to improve Bannerlord. Because a lot of things they release, it's like, no one really asked for them. And even the things they do release feels like they lack focus or the full potential that they could reach, you know? It's like, I don't know what they're doing. Can I hit some legs? I don't think so. They already got like 40 casualties. Mate, that's okay. My name is Matthew in Czech. Just watched your ranking of all mods 80 plus night vid. Well, thank you very much. That was a crazy video to work on. Oh, it's Matthew in Czech. Okay, I would have never guessed that, honestly. But that's cool. I can also just say Matthew. I can manage. So I take it you're from the Czech Republic? Especially since I did not find myself loving Viking Conquest, so I have my doubts about it, and saw your video comparing both, and I told you. Yeah, that's the one thing I talk about, like, the thing about, like, people, the devs releasing things that nobody really asked for. I do feel like part of what makes the battle mechanics in the Mount and Blade game so good is the fact that it's on land. That does not translate well into battles at sea. I've said it before, though perhaps not in my videos, but one of the best game franchises that translated extremely well from land battles to sea battles is Total War. And that's because Total War does not have you build an army that you then take out at sea. You build a navy, which is a separate unit, which works differently. And it actually comes up with different strategies where the battles are fought in a fundamentally different way. You're not trying to defeat the enemies by boarding them most of the time, you're trying to sink them. And that's very different. Well, we are breaking through, and there's barely any of them left, so... Man, if they manage to make sea battles like AC Black Flag, I would absolutely love it, but they don't polish it that much, to be honest. Yeah, and I mean, Black Flag, like, really came up with, like, its own design, which is, like, really fun, to be sure, but it's never going to translate that well into Mount and Blade. Well, on the more ancient Total Wars, you kinda had to board enemy ships. No, you didn't. In fact, it's the opposite. There wasn't any boarding much at all. I mean, the Romans invented the Corvus to do boardings, but for most of ancient history, naval warfare was you have a big bronze ram at the tip of your trireme, and you just ram it into another ship to cause it to collapse and sink. That was most of even like the Greeks and their navy, like the composition of their crews, they had fighters, they had hoplites on those ships, but only a handful in case of ships getting too close, but they were all designed for ramming. You have the option to ram in Bannerlord, but without mods, it's rather underwhelming. It's not that great. Yeah, I love Tenno Domini 1257, Flores, a game of Clash of Kings, I guess you mean? And now I don't know if I should play Paris Snow or Prophecy of Pain. I'm sorry, Pendor. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it is Pain. If you're looking for more fun, like, honestly, me, I'm still full-on Team Paris Snow, honestly. And that gave us a decent-sized garrison with some pretty heavy troops, too. Okay. I want to see if they have much of a garrison in here at all. I wouldn't make it my town just so I can pay for my stuff, but also I can use the villages I gain to enrich my current lords and make new ones. 87 troops, yeah. $400 troops? Yeah, we can take them on. Almost 300, 230, 250, 260 rather. Yeah, we got enough troops. Also, Terry, speaking about Viking Conquest, did you play its conversion mod, Dark Ages? I like that one much more than Viking Conquest itself. The one mod that people kept telling me about was Bloody Eagle, but I looked it up and it didn't seem like much at all. Dark Ages? Maybe someone brought it up before, I'm not sure. Also, you have all the lords. You really gotta ransom the lords right away, otherwise they just escape. That's annoying. Okay, 148 prisoners. That's excellent. Dark Ages 867 AD. Yeah, no, I can't say I have. I'll have to check it out at some point. Oh shoot, I don't really know what to expect here. Let me guess, like we have to get inside the first wall and then it's like a... Yeah, figures. I knew it. That's gonna be rough. Need to get troops deployed properly inside the wall. Can we get over there? No, it doesn't really make a difference. Okay, well... Okay, well the archers are about as well deployed as they can hope to be. And we are wearing them down, that's good. Okay. That's doable. Maybe. Okay, nice. The garrison's not that great, it seems. I would say try it. It's more dark and brutal, but gives you more options. Think of it as a very soft mix of Britain-Walda and Viking Conquest. Well, considering Viking Conquest is based off Britain-Walda, I mean... Wait, is there like a spot to attack or something? No. It's just how it is, I guess. Alright, well, we'll just try this. I feel like it's gonna be chaotic anyway, but we have troops. We can afford a brutal assault. Especially if we have a toehold, and we can get inside the walls and not be stuck on the choke point. And I see lots of people moving in. Although, they still seem to be headed into a meat grinder. How are we looking here? Enemy casualties are at 70, which is about on par with ours. It's 1 for 1 right now, basically. Okay, it's not going great right now. Got too many weak troops here. Bruh, are you serious? Jesus. I don't know what's going on anymore. I see you, Road Matthew. Give me a second. I'm a little focused here. Ah, crap. Okay. Believe, I think. Oof. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I need to re-ask. 67 casualties for me. 153. So that's 200 for us. 197 for them, so we barely made a dent. It's 1-to-1. Can I ask biggest pros and cons of Prophecy of Pendor in Paris? No, I can't find some good comparison to ask, because when I start, I finish. For me, it's 200 hour plus investment tanks. Well, I find Paris Snow is better balanced. Better paced, rather. There's more interesting stuff going on. The unique quests are more straightforward, easier to get around, whereas Pendor kind of seems to build up very slowly towards like a late game kind of thing. But it's extremely grindy to get there in the first place, like insanely grindy. Beyond what I find to be personally worthwhile. So that's the main issue. Okay, how many men they still have? 300? We have more than 300 men with us still. We have to keep up the pressure. No choice. No ifs and buts about it. I just hope they don't, like, leave. Yeah, we still have a lot of good troops. And that's really it. I find some people really enjoy Pendor. There's Warbs, who's often in my chat, giving me lots of valuable advice on how to play it. But I find that a lot of the advice he gives me basically stems from having to really like take the time to figure out how it even works. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Get in there. There you go. Man, this is so brutal. Guys, come on. Stop shooting at me. Focus on my troops instead. That's what they're for. Yeah, my infantry is really weak, though. I think I'm really gonna go for, like, wear down as much as we can. Well, they're at 30 casualties already. And I suspect most of their stronger troops went down on the first fight. Though they still have a lot, clearly. Okay, well this time I'm gonna keep the archers in. And just hope for the best here. Bruh. Nice dodge. Maybe I can get a decent shot from here. Oh, I got some good shots from here. Good. No, I'm not cheating, Franco. That's part of the streams. I can't cheat. I do see some weak troops among them, though. And the infantry, like, I'm just sent the infantry and cavalry. And we have, like, a decent grip on there. We seem to be performing a little better than they are. And in terms of role-playing and immersion of the world, thank you for answering, I appreciate it. Well, no problem. In terms of immersion, I would say their Paris Snow is also more immersive in my opinion. Part of that has to do with the fact that Paris Snow is still being updated to this day, so they have more fantasy races, though not... They have giants and elves and dwarves, so a bit more variety than Pendor. It's still light fantasy, but there's a little more going on. The units are more OP in general, which I really like. And they do have more scenery, I think. Even if some of it is still native, same as Pendor. But that's not to say that Pendor doesn't, like, excel in some ways. I like their achievements for accomplishing certain things. I like the concept of the Callis gems, even if I find it ridiculous to try and progress to that point. Creating your knighthood order, pretty cool too. Okay, we're true now for sure. Ah, crap. There we go. And we got it. Well, it's a bit more progress. I like it. 30 casualties for us. 100, 140. Acceptable. And of course, they'll manage to escape. Still crappy gear. But we do have a lot of options now. Let's go. What's the most important skill to level up first? Well, in hindsight, for Pendor specifically, will probably be leadership. If you can get leadership to really up your party size, because you're gonna need it. At least morale is peak right now.
Fellow travelers myself, looking for a warm fire and pleasant conversation.
11,000 in prisoners, I can live with that. I definitely need that guy. Let me just get rid of somebody. He's very good. Although I've been told he also makes for a very good lord. A very competent one, even if he's a bit of an a-hole. Ah, there's the rest of my loot. Okay, bit of progress, huh? I'd like to take Avendor and this castle, but they have like surprising resistance there. Large garrisons. I think as it stands...
Hail and well met.
Gonna hold production. Ah, I need to wait 7 days for that. Okay, so I'm gonna set up my court in a city. Makes more sense, I figure. But it's also going to be time to distribute some lands and make new lords. This guy's got some good leadership, some good tactics, and some good trainers, so he's definitely gonna make for a great leader. Use Marshal. Marshal basically means neutral, right? Ideal army size, 42? What? Soldiers fit, 225. Weekly wage, 283. Doesn't have much leadership. But he could get me an army of Noldor troops. Which is like the main big deal. A Noldor army would absolutely kick butts. Still have friends amongst my people despite my exile, and I'll let them know that our position would improve under your governance. I'll also watch your back most carefully. You'll need a good assassin in your court. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude's very shady. Okay, well, I'll do that for now. Okay, that one got ripped. No, and now my castle's under attack. Phenomenal. Well, currently they have a relatively small army. Just gonna let everyone else catch up to me and then we can attack. Oh, he's the king. Nice. Well, I'm sure he's got some pretty strong troops, but let's see how that goes. But, get out of my way, guys. Okay. Oh, they're advancing, alright. If anything, they look like they're charging. Oh, shoot. Okay, they're coming in hard. Come on, guys. We got them right in meat grinder. Or are we the ones in the meat grinder? It's like his household troops are pretty tough. So we need to first absorb the shock. But we will. Or not. Yeah, they're really kicking our butts right now. Those Valdis Hurskal are really tough. And we're fighting literally an uphill battle right now. Also, yeah, I don't even have any allied troops right now. The few I had, they're gone. They got us to the first charge, but we did not break. Last question. In terms of map and diplomacy, and most importantly lore, how do the two mods stand? I find the lords of Paris Snow to be more rich. They actually have a section that explains the lore and how all the factions came to be, and I think it's more interesting generally. There's also just more variety out around, I think. The one thing I do like of Pendor is that the map is fairly compact and small. So I can appreciate that, actually. It makes for a breath of fresh air compared to some mods where the world maps are just so huge and overwhelming that it would take forever to do anything. If you got a good momentum in Pendor, I feel like you can take over the world like relatively quickly compared to other mods. Conquering Paris Snow was still a grind. Okay, well, eventually we got him, but that was still very tough. Alright. Yeah, that was rough. 25 killed. Damn. And of course he escaped. Also invest in some prisoner management skill, because holy crap. Yeah, dude's completely done for. Dude's still following me even though he's got nobody. Well, I could definitely use some nobles right now. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me make myself the lord of the town at least. That's annoying. Why do the tier troops leave the garrison as soon as I make myself lord? Yeah, nice noble Pendor. Yeah, it's an investment. I'm gonna upgrade them and they're gonna become elite. That's much needed actually right now. Time to give Lord Alistair something. That's manageable. Their Black Archers are among the best in the whole mod. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I think I had some at some point, but to try Paris Snow first. If you decide to try Paris Snow, I made a guide on my channel last fall that goes in detail over what you should do to make the most of it. Feel free to check that out as well. Okay, I only have like 39,000, which, if anything, is pretty dangerous right now to have. so little money. I need some prisoner management. I'm already at 5 though. And I think that's the most I can get right now. Reduces the chance of a lord escaping by 5%. I need to capture lords so I can ransom them. Like, that's my main source of money right now. And I need it desperately because my money is going low very fast. That video is in my watch list for this evening. Ah, there you go. Cool. Well, I can't say I remember ever seeing you in my live streams, Matthew, but welcome to my channel. You've got a lot of ground to cover, but you'll make it just fine. Okay, that's gonna be like a whole... But I mean, if I can at least destroy it, that will like really like narrow down their lands to this area, which would mean like we won't have to risk them attacking from 2 different directions. We're okay on food. Damn it, another siege tower. 42 hours with 8 engineering skill is crazy though. New one since a few hours ago? Well, welcome. Oh, I got another lord who just joined in. Probably the new one. It's actually good to have like those 42 hours, because that way I can at least like let troops heal back up a bit. Needs another 5 hours, okay. Oh crap. Gotta be kidding me. I see like that big army on the side there. Alright guys, get a firing line started. There we go. Very good. Really wear down that garrison before we make it there. Perfect. Cool armor. Still gonna be a slaughter to get in there, because we still got like 400 men in that garrison. Defeat and death is inevitable. Yeah, I know, Shalane, not me. I know. Alright boys, give what little support you can. And hopefully we'll make it in there. Shoot. Bruh. Okay, we're breaking through. Come on, guys. Alright, peasant woman, I believe in you. You got this. Well, we're definitely doing better than them, but not by much. While Clarence Calls are the most badass looking Knighthood Order in the mod, I would love if they had more melee-based troops. Well, I think that's... It's like each Knighthood Order focuses on one thing specifically, right? So yeah, they look cool, but that is the trade-off. It's that they're mostly archers and horse archers. Headshot did not even kill him. Second time's the charm, I guess. Well, they are wearing down faster than we are, so... The attrition... Oh, crap. No fall damage? I'm getting really tough. The attrition strategy for the Battle of Verdun is working out quite well for us right now. Just bleed him out. Yeah, I personally usually go for the Phoenix Orders. They are all cavalry, all melee, but darn they are strong. Yeah, they're still holding us at the choke point, but it's costing them everything to do so. They're down to 200 casualties. We're down to 120. They run out of troops before we do. Right now I'd say it's 1-to-1 casualty, but it doesn't quite feel like it. Indeed they have. I was surprised I didn't get any fall damage. Sorry guys, I'm about to get a little wacky. I didn't expect to get in the thick of it like that, but it's gonna go crazy. This is where a knife would probably be better at this point, or a gladius. We're gonna start breaking through. It's cracking for them. Finally. Oh, damn. Okay, anyone in these? Nope, they're all down by the stairs. Okay. Let's just go on the other side and see how that goes. What's missing is the first aid feature from Paris now, so I could like give myself a quick heal right here. That'd be great. Gotta appreciate armor that does its job. Where is everybody? They're still stuck at the entrance or what? Where is everybody? Why aren't they going down? I feel like I'm literally just fighting the rest of them by myself right now. Where's everybody else? It's like they retreated for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I tripped on something. Ah, there we go. Well, just to kill a quarter of them by myself. Thanks, guys. So, 48 for me. 162, so 200 casualties for 483. That's acceptable. Still no good loot, though. Replenishments, though. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Okay, well, with that, we've secured their northern, their latest northern acquisitions, which is good. But I also got to war with Ravenstern by mistake. I mean, I'm sure they're eager to make peace, though. So, hopefully I could just do that to avoid some drama here. Ooh, 22 ready to be to Squire. Black Archers, there you go. Oh. Well, everyone is like right here, right now. We could take him on for sure. Mist Mountain Army. You had 1v2 war? Yeah, I wanted to declare war on Fierce Vein, and instead I declared war on Ravenstern. So right now I'm at war with Ravenstern, but we haven't done anything yet. That said, now there's that guy right here. And... 200, 200, 140. We'd still be outnumbered pretty badly, but also... That's a good army to fight. From your skull! Schwarzenegger. Okay, it's not the worst battle ratio at all. The main issue is that most of their troops are going to be elite. And ours is pretty mid. It's ridiculous how many archers I have. It's so unbalanced. For real, though. And those are shamans. So they're also really tough. Maybe I park myself like right here. Take all their punches just so they can get like rained down with arrows. Did you create your own CKO? You mean Knighthood Order? No. I need a Kellis Gem to do that, and I couldn't get one because every time I defeated one of these large armies. Come on, guys. Rain those arrows. Ah. It's the shamans. They have a lot of them. So we have to wear them down. Well, we got them in a good meat grinder right now. If the archers can just keep shooting, that'd be goal. Just use those clarion calls to their most. It's well, I wanted to use more clarion rangers, but I was told you can only upgrade them from Sarleon nobles, and then when I did get the Sarleon nobles, I couldn't see where to do that. I didn't see the option anywhere. Maybe I have to talk to the nobles directly? There we go, finally. Okay, well, we got the shamans. We got that first wave. That's good. And the rest is coming right now. Come on, guys. I got him right here for you. All nice and ready. Just gotta shoot him. Yeah, if I can do that quest, it would give me a lot. The problem is getting the renown in the short amount of time they give me. That's the main challenge, right? So... there we go. By the time the second row charges, there's our reinforcements. There we go. Meat grinder again. You got this, you guys. There we go. Playing cat and mouse with the troops. It's Tom and Jerry, but yeah. Oh, I see what you're doing. Praise the butter. Well, you can fight lords instead of mercenaries. It will always give better renown. I suppose, but... well, I am at war right now, so I could also get better opportunities that way for sure. Okay, well, I don't see any shamans from then anymore. So we got like through 2 waves of them. I don't know how good they still are now. That could still be rough. But I have a lot of archers. Apparently there's 15 people in here. Hello everybody! Don't forget to like the stream. Like and subscribe. I always do that the moment I see a bunch of people. I thought you were trying to get Callis Gem. I tried. The problem is, every time I would defeat like one of those big lords that could give me one, they'd just escape instead. So, you know, that was great. Okay, we're definitely kicking their butts now. Completely out of formation, and they're not really, like, making any progress with us at all. I think we'll just, like, hammer on them right now. Keep the momentum going as much as we can. They're out of elite troops now. But I do need more reinforcements. That'd be nice. Hello, Mondo. I don't recognize you. Welcome to the stream. Hey, watch yourself. Still don't have any reinforcements, but we got like equal number of troops on each side right now. Just gonna keep the momentum going. If you're talking about in that warband, he's not there. That's just a big army. I'd like an achievement or like a permanent bonus to my skills, which Pendor does do, which is nice. That's a very good ratio if you ask me. But I would like some reinforcements, thank you very much. We're still not getting any. But that's really the main annoying thing, is that they can escape. If you were guaranteed to get the Callis Gem, that'd be nicer, but like the fact that they can escape and you have to start all over, that's the really frustrating. Last stream I defeated 2 lords. One from the Jatu and one from the Mist Mountain clan. And damn. Things really got out of hand here. Oh, maybe. I didn't really pay attention, but I'm pretty sure no. Hey, if he's in there and I capture him, wonderful. That's all I can say. Come on, guys. Get into the fight. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're getting a little far, though. We're running low to maintain a meat grinder here. Look at the trail of dead horses. Damn. Even this guy stuck in somewhat T-poses. He's like, man, I've been so wrecked I can't even lie down. Hot take, but a game shouldn't need extensive guides full of artifact locations and places you never really think to check just to be remotely playable. Not a hot take at all. I 100% agree. If you need a guide to really progress with a game, it's not good. This is a way, like, there was this game I used to play, Lucius. It's kind of like Hitman. You're just, like, targeting people, except you're a kid in your own house and you're actually the son of Satan. It's a good concept for a game, but it was not intuitive at all. I had to, like, go step by step with a guide to figure out what I had to do. More than 5 prisoner management makes it easier. Yeah, I have 5 right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and increase it as much as I can. Okay, you guys are taking your sweet time getting up the hill, and we're getting outnumbered here. Well, we won't last for long. Come on, get over the hill, guys. They're getting distracted by a bunch of randoms. Did you guys see that? Some ragdoll just flew across. I still see him roll up the mountain. That was crazy. Just like got yeeted across. Hello, Dry Eye. You're back? I can't say I recall your name, but welcome back. This is going extremely well. So we had someone called Matthew before that was asking me all kinds of questions about Paris Snow. We're here to hang out, guys, not just to be on the campaign and just gaming. I like turning these streams into random AMAs. You can ask me anything if you want. He was a fairy? Oh, yeah, the guy who got yeeted. Yeah. Okay, well, we're almost done with them. Like, we're well past, I think, another wave or two at the most, and we're done. You're still alive? Hey, I didn't know you were... Well, I didn't know if you were still here, but sure, man. I didn't mean to presume. It's just, when people don't chat, I don't know who's here. But that's my point. Like, people can ask me questions on Warband or anything else. We're hanging out, you know? It's fun. Let's keep it casual. We can all play multiplayer, I think. Who's your favorite Warband claimant? I like, what's his name? The Scholar? The claimant for the Nords. He's the one who went away to study, and by the time he came back, he got his throne stolen by Ragnar. I think he's interesting. Valdim the Bastard is cool, too. Left win? Yeah, left win Farseeker. There you go, thank you. I was thinking of something else. If ever I get into actually playing multiplayer, it would be cool to create some events with my community, but unfortunately, this is like my biggest character flaw. I just don't like playing online. Yeah, Isabella of Suno? Was that her name? When I did play native, like the main ones I used to support was Farseeker and Valdim the Bastard. Those were my main. Or what the pearled one? That's for the Saranids or Kurgit? I don't think I'll last this, because even 1 damage at a time, like, they're wearing me down. She's also heavily based on a real historical monarch figure, Shaja Aldur, who also rose from a slave to a monarch. Oh, that's cool. Alright, that was cool. I wish I was an Indian-based mod for Warband, as Indian history has plenty of interesting things. It would be fun. That's true, huh? I mean, Suvarnabhumi Mayahoof is based on Indonesia and Thailand, so we're right next to it, but India's not in there. It's true, I think I actually did play a mod in India not long ago, but it was, like, largely incomplete. Terry, did you ever consider playing Crusader Kings 3? I hear a lot of good things about it. I know most Total War players are also really into Crusader Kings, although I think it was mostly Crusader Kings 2 for the mods. But I have yet to play them. That actually went extremely well. Oh, nice. Pouch of diamonds. And we got some troops, though I can't really, I need some infantry, mostly. Nice. Very acceptable casualties, gentlemen. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go make peace with Ravenstern. Yeah, I got in Tree because of mods, and not gonna lie, for the Iranian Intermezzo. Did you ever play a Total War game? Yes, I've played all the historical ones up until Attila. You will cease fighting my children of the Mist Mountains. What was the message? A god's voice booms across the sky. You will cease fighting my children of the Mist Mountains or die in the claws of... They're gonna start targeting me or something? That'd be funny. He might have not been there, Franco, when I said that. Which one my favorite? I would say Empire. Because you get, like, different parts of the world, like India, the Americas, and Europe. And I think musket warfare and broadsides naval warfare as well both work extremely well in the mechanics of Total War. So yeah. Is Total War Medieval good? I'm thinking of playing that one. Medieval 2, Medieval 1 isn't... The first Medieval and Shogun aren't really worth your time anymore because they're really old. You're mostly playing them for the curiosity. Medieval 2 and Shogun 2 would be the best to experience these. And Medieval 2 is pretty good, but it's also still very old. So it still works on, like, the older phase of Total War. They really need to make a Medieval 3. Isn't there, like, a Every time I hear about Medieval 3 Total War, it's mostly someone who made a mod on Attila, for instance. Hey Terry, just watched the Old Realms premiere. I'm trying to start a save on it myself, but getting a lot of crashes. Did you get it on ModDB or Workshop, for one? And make sure you're also on the right game version. That's probably your main issue. It needs to be... check on the page. It's not the latest version of Bannerlord. It's a slightly older one, like 1.3 something. Med 2 is good, also runs on anything. Also, Med 3 is in development. It is in development? Nice. They really can't mess that up. Like, they've had, like, too much slop. From what I understand, like, Thrones of Bretonnia was kind of mid. Pharaoh, I heard from people, it sucked. I never tried the Warhammer ones, but I hear they're pretty good too. I mostly played the historical ones. Basically from the first Shogun, like I said, all the way to Attila. So that would be Shogun, Medieval, Rome, Medieval 2, Rome 2, Empire, Napoleon, Rome 2, if I didn't already mention it, and Attila. Yeah, at least it's also, it can run pretty well. That's the good thing about it. Probably the one, I couldn't even tell you which one I like the least, because it's more like I get phases, you know? Like, I'll just get into a time period and really enjoy playing it, you know? I just realized everyone's left. I saw a YouTuber playing an India-based mod with Indian map, and it had many Indian factions, but I couldn't find anything about an Indian mod on Nexus Mods. Can anyone help? You'd have to check on ModDB, because that's the main place to get mods for Warband. Okay, so we had like a good first push. I'm gonna let people heal up a bit. And I said I would like try and make peace with Ravenstern. But I can't stay not on camping for long. To Ravenstern. It was of Bannerlord? Oh well. If there's an Indian mod on Bannerlord, I'm not aware of it. Y'all better be careful, man, not to get attacked. I'm gonna go back to Sanderfall. See if I can sell my prisoners and my loot. And hopefully I make it there before I run out of food, though that probably won't happen. Okay, that's a lot of troops. I don't know where they're going. Is the king with them? No? Yeah, get in your castle and heal up, man. This is bad. Dude's got 89 prisoners? Well, my party's already full. I can't grab anybody. Seems like they're actually traveling to Sanderfall, so I should be there on time to defend it. I do need money, so I should probably join a tournament. It's already got everything built, which I can appreciate. That was 9,000. Do you think Warband is still better than Bannerlord? For me, it is, but mostly in feeling. I made an extensive video on it just a few months ago where I really took the time to compare every assets of both games side to side. And my conclusion was basically that Bannerlord was mostly better in most areas, and when it wasn't, it really comes back to what I was talking about with the devs not having a good sense of priority and making odd decisions that don't really make sense. Where Warband will always have an advantage over Bannerlord is with the total conversions, because the game is so simple, it's so old, it's so light, and it's got like 10 years head start on Bannerlord for when it comes to mods, so it's easy to make a lot of content on it, you know? Oh, I have some Larian Sentinels.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, they are good horse archers for sure. There is one group that had like 80 prisoners. If I can find them, that would be like an instant way of like bouldering my troops, you know? By the way, Terry, why don't you turn on Enhanced Horse Archer AI? I don't know. Should I? I haven't thought about it at all. Let me see if I can go find that group. They're gonna have like 800 men when they attack. At least 800. There was a group, like... Traveling... Are you sure you want to be traveling there? Like, I feel like you're just gonna get attacked. Honestly. There they are. 89 prisoners. Can I catch up to them? Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. It will make your Clarion Rangers better. I don't even have any. That's the one issue, though. Lag? Is there any lag right now? Dropped frames, 600 frames. Yeah, there must have been a bit of lag for a sec there. Is everything okay? Let me know, guys, if it's still laggy. I'm not sure what I can do about it, but at least I'll know. I was not using it for several months ago. Warb's video on Pendor said turn it on, and I did, and that was a much better experience, of course, if you are using them. But I have horse archers. So, is that like in the options? I guess so, right? I'll have to check. Okay. Lots of halberdiers. I can definitely use these. I do need more infantry. That's like my main thing. I need more infantry. Yes, POP options? Okay. Enhanced Source AI, there you go. I guess all units. There you go. We'll see. Please tell me he didn't fall straight into their army and got whooped. Where is he? One of your shorts inspiring me to mess up with the Explorer mod. Good luck. It's not. I know they had an update. I didn't check the update, so maybe it's better than I remember. If you don't use them yourself and turn it on, Jatu and Sangalians will grind you to hell, but if you use them yourself, it's a well-balanced experience. Well, we'll just see how that goes, I guess. Right now, Ravenstern is besieging me. I did send a messenger to make peace. I don't know if they'll accept, but they have at least 800 men in there. My garrison has 100 men. I have a lord in here right now with 350. I don't know if he's gonna stick around, but even with just me, we should be fine. While they prep their ladders, let's have a... I need the money. Like a walking sim. Yeah, basically. It's a pain in the ass if you don't know what you're doing against horse archer enemies. Well, what do you have to do against them when the AI is activated? Well, this is like the most annoying form of tournaments there is. These are some cheap arrows, man. Oh, I shot one of mine. Damn. So I realized the music's out. Hold up, guys. Gotta start it up again. Simply put all your unit on hold on the very edge of the map, and those poor stupid horse archers will try to circle around them and then get trapped at the edge of the map. That sounds ridiculous. Let me start the music again. There you go. Bruh, how are you still alive? Ah, there you go. Thank you. From that was either luck or he's really good with that. But if you have to wait for their arrows to like end, because if you go before it ends, they will shred you and your cavalry, and it takes a lot of time. So maybe I should just not bother with it then? Guy's making it sound like it's way too complicated for no reason. Oh, no, I ain't messing with that.
I'm going outside.
Come on. Okay, he's stuck. No, we're talking about our own tactics to face them, not the enhanced AI. Well, I mean, if that's what they're gonna do against me, like, just be... If it's gonna make horse archers, like, really annoying... I don't know. Just a sec, guys. Honestly, I would recommend for you not to use enhanced horse or triangle until you get your cavalry archers. Okay, fair enough. In that case... just stick to that. Don't know if they started work already. I don't know if the guy's gonna leave. That'd be interesting if he does. The one main issue is I could have like other castles get attacked right now. Please attack me, guys. Please attack me. Sender Fall Rents. That's not gonna stay up that high for sure. Everything is still so damn expensive that I'm still losing money, although not much. And I have some decent savings now. Thanks to that big battle I just fought, but Even though he's fighting on two fronts, he's inclined to continue the war against Keller. He is unwilling to conclude a peace. Damn. He really wants that fight. The question is, will he actually attack? Surprisingly, prosperity is good. Shame, you could at least see how it is yourself. If you had Lord's Tortures. Well, if I ever build a warband, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I guess they abandoned. Hopefully, the few days off gave my lords time. Hopefully gave him time to, you know,
Hello there. What can I get you?
recover, basically. Let me see, do we have any yet? I could move my court immediately. Aha. There's my minister, so we're good. Orbs would be sad for sure. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. Just a quick bathroom break, guys. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. What is your favorite mod, people? Well, for me, it's Paris Snow for sure. Infamous Ash, your first mod is Sparta? Wow. I mean, it's good, I guess. It's also, like, ridiculously hard. Have you actually, like, played it that much? Damn. You've got a bit of a sadomasochist thing going on, don't you? Dude's got literally just 2 villages and he can host like 300 men. That's crazy. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay, the next big conquest is going to be Avendor, I think. They still have an army out and about, though. Gotta be careful, because they could turn back at any point and attack Sanderfall if they wish. I do need a baggage train, though. Okay, hot take. Too many mods are stupidly hauled for no reason with bad difficulty. I agree, Eamon. Yeah, well, if you have to go in text files, then there isn't actually a way of turning it off, okay? Like, that's what I'll say. Yeah, they did attack Avendor. Well, the map is starting to take different shapes, huh? Like, Bacchus and the Principalities, they've been beating each other and exchanging fiefs. Initially, Solion wasn't doing too well, but they've expanded a bit into the Bacchus Empire, and they've taken a chunk of Ravenstern. Ravenstern is like the closest faction close to collapse. They got like 3 castles and 2 towns left. Order of the Knights of the Ebony Gauntlet. Damn. In my playthrough, they never even had a small village incident with them. What are you talking about? What? Sorry guys, I'm kind of losing track of the convo here, but I'm doing my best. But there are so many good mods ruined by this problem. This is why I would rather a less grindy, easy type with less grind. I agree. And what frustrates me the most is the people who often come in and say that like it's a skill issue. And it's like, no. Some mods are just designed to be grindy. Just because I don't want to grind doesn't mean I'm bad at it. It just means it shouldn't be that grindy. Siege Ravenstern? I don't have the men yet for that. Also, the Avendor is already, like, extremely well garrisoned. It's gonna take a moment for my troops to get here. They got, like, 700, which is crazy. Which faction is your favorite? The Pendor culture is pretty fun, but otherwise, I would say Ravenstern is actually pretty good. I should have at least, like, 3 lords come in. One of them has like 360 men. Wait, oh, crap. Okay, I guess we'll let, well, never mind then, because yeah, Igrim, that's true. Igrim is always in this area. Thankfully, he's very slow. But we're not beating him anytime soon. Okay, well, Ravenstern's attacking. Okay, easier, but there you go. No, I won't say Skillisha. Complete access Sparta is way too difficult, but I handled it, and the fact of the Persian Empire in as is way more important to me, though, not gonna lie. Well, again, to me, and like this is a very simple philosophy that I always have, it's the point of a game should be that you enjoy it. That's it. So I don't feel bad about cheating if that's what makes it fun. I don't feel bad about lowering the difficulty if that's what makes it fun. And I think that's just an option that games that are difficult should have to be more accessible to other players. That's it. I really don't think it's a hot take at all. Like Britain Waldo, for example, has some very intense settings, but you can disable all of them. So to me, that's good. But then you have mods like Sparta, that you can't even reduce the difficulty in the options menu at all. If you do it, it just resets itself because it wants you to play on the hardest difficulty and you have no choice. Then there's other mods like Rust 13th Century, which also has a bunch of designs built into the game that you can't disable that makes it exceedingly hard. I don't think there's a point in that. And it's the same thing, like, one of the games that I enjoy the most is XCOM, and XCOM games are meant to be, like, super hard. And I don't mind a challenge from time to time, but there are other times, especially if you start installing mods, that it can break the balance of the game. So if you decide to cheat a little or lower the difficulty a little, I don't think it's a big deal. It's if that's what makes it fun to you. But I've had some people say, well, if you cheat on XCOM, like, you're not really getting, like, the true XCOM experience. I'm like, what true experience is that? Just suffering? I'm here to have fun, man. Some people are sadomasochistic and they enjoy suffering, and that's how they get their kicks. That ain't me, man. Oh, that one irritates me so bad. Rust 13th Century is not fun for real. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's opinions can vary, that's fine, but I despise people who say like, oh, you know, it needs to be hard to be fun, and it's like, no. Or if you don't play on the hardest difficulty, like, you're beta or something, whatever. Like, no, I don't ascribe to any of that nonsense at all. I think what makes a good game is whatever way you enjoy it. My dad isn't much of a gamer, but the one game he plays all the time whenever he games is Serious Sam, and he always plays Serious Sam with cheats. Well, don't kick shame. I'm not even kick shaming. What I feel is people who shame casual players for not having the same kink. That's what I feel like. Oh, Lord Roland is already in there. Excellent. I don't think I can do much right now, though. That's why I was wondering where he was and why he wasn't joining me. PvP is hard if you treat it like every other mod. For example, imagine at the very start you see heretics and think of them as a normal bandit party. You say that in Famous, but the first party I fought and single-handedly defeated was a group of heretic, and my weapon, the mace, is a mace I got from that very first fight. I never changed my melee weapon since then. But I understand what you mean. I was pretty lucky when I did that. Yeah, don't kink shame Terry for playing with cheats, if that's what you wanted. Well, again, it's... Some of it is not even a casual player issue, it's just bad modding. I think that too. Sometimes it's just bad design, like just meant to... You know... Okay, I guess they abandoned the siege again? What are they doing? It's like they really don't know what they're doing right now. Man, you either are super lucky or a pro at Meat Grinder. I don't know. I think I just have a basic understanding of the game and You know, I kind of exploit the AI a bit. Oh no, you mean I'm oh, because I beat the heretics. I mean, you can go check my very first live stream of Pendor. It's the first fight I have, and I was really lucky, but I beat the heretics. It was a hell of a start, I tell you, and not at all an indicator of how the rest of the campaign was gonna be. Okay, how do I beat these guys? Like, together? Like, I need to get them separated. If I can get them separated, then I have a chance, but otherwise... It's rough, man. I think they... Oh, yeah. Come on. They're still way too close to each other. And we got them separated.
State your business quickly or stand aside.
Okay. Cheats are wrong, but when they can fix bugs or just enjoy, they are a must. I think if people enjoy cheats, they should just enjoy cheats. I do think there's a point, but like it comes down to your play style and what you prefer to do. Like I said, my dad, he plays a Serious Sam, and he likes playing Serious Sam with cheats, because then what he does is he just flies around, and he finds it funny, and that's what he likes doing. I really don't have an issue with it. It really comes down like it really comes down to what gives you a good time. The main issue I would have, for instance, with Control Alt F4 when I cheat using Control Alt F4 is because like I know I'm about to lose the battle and I don't feel like rebuilding my army from scratch. When I play in my own time, that's the moment in which I'm going to use it. But if I was going around just using Control Alt F4 on every army without ever giving them the chance to fight me, I wanna have something against someone who decides to do that if that's how they enjoy the game. But me, I would find that boring after a while. I would say like, okay, well, there's no point in playing now because I'm just cheating like all the way through. But some people will do that, and if that's what makes them happy, I don't care. So you play Serious Sam very unseriously, lol, basically. Dude, I have all the Serious Sam games on my Steam library. They are the best shooters ever. Doom is so overrated. I played Doom 2016 and I was like, it just felt... I didn't feel anything about that game, but Serious Sam 4? Whoa! That game is the bomb. Great defensive position. Yeah, well, I'm about to leave it for some more Hollywood action, but yes. Yeah, I only use Control Alt F4 when the AI does some BS. There's that. I hate the third game, though. The first game is perfect. Which game are we talking about now? Doom or Serious Sam or something else? The second game is the most underwhelming of them all because of Serious Sam. Serious Sam 2 is like the most underwhelming, mostly because of that cartoonish style they went with, which I don't think suit the game very well. Serious Sam 3 is kind of like a return to basics, but in a modern setting, and it has some good elements to it. But it's not quite there. I find Serious Sam 4 is where they really nailed everything. The music, the guns, the gameplay, everything. Serious Sam 4 is amazing. Okay, that didn't actually go well at all. Let me restart this fight. 44, 22, so that's 60, and 83 for them. Yeah, it's like 1 for 1. We can do better than that, you guys. Serious Sam, I meant. Do you remember that Duke Nukem reference when he gets on the phone asking for Blondie? Yeah, I mean, because they're very similar in genre, right? They're both pretty goofy. I gotta go study for my exam. Well, good luck with your exam. You still study in July, dude? Damn, that's rough. Good luck with that. Okay, they're attacking again. Are there any horde shooters like Serious Sam but team-based like Left 4 Dead, Payday, Dark Tide? I feel like you just named them. But I couldn't tell you because I don't tend to play a lot of co-op games or multiplayer. I remember in DA Dragon Age Origins, I have used cheats because the game was broken beyond playable. Cheats fix it. Today I had a chatter in my stream who was planning to play the Warhammer mod for Bannerlord. I informed him that famous Mountain Blade YouTuber Terry Took is actually planning to drop a video on it soon. Turns out he enjoys your content very much. Well, thank you, George, for the shout out. I actually saw that you were streaming this morning, by which I mean my alarm rang, and I was in a daze trying to wake up, and I saw quickly that you were streaming War Cells. And then I went to do my workout, and then I did my own live stream. But I'll try and catch one of your live streams sometimes and see how well you're doing. And I appreciate you shouting me out. Thank you. Okay, this is going way better now. We got some metal going. Ultra is doing crucial work today. The music is banger. Yeah, sometimes it is. I have quite the wacky playlist. Oh, made a level. I don't actually like the Pendor mod, Pendor music all that much. It's got some good tunes, but some of them are pretty generic too. The best soundtrack for me is in Paris. No, it's got some real bangers in there too. Bruh, how am I missing this? There we go. Okay, this fight is a little more, clearly the best soundtrack is Paradigm Worlds. Really gives you the essential beeps and boops. True. Oh, that's why I'm getting all these rags. You're right. It's because of Script Enhancer 2. I did add the new 64-bit version. Maybe that's why someone got yeeted earlier. That was so funny. Am I getting... Yeah, I'm getting reinforcements coming in. But they're running out of troops themselves. What is the best mod for OG Calradia that reworks everything but kept old map and character? Something like Flores Evolve, etc. The consensus in the community seems to be that Better Page is generally considered the best. My favorite mod based on Calradia still is Nova Eras because it takes you to the Renaissance, early colonial period, and you can colonize another continent. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of interesting layers. Damn, look at the corpses everywhere. What a slaughter. 79 for me? Pfft. At least, like, you can't say my troops aren't the ones, like, committing themselves the most. And of course he escaped. Oh, of course. He's good-natured. I'm gonna let you go. Hopefully, you accept to join me soon. And we get some decent prisoners. Looks cool. Didn't I have another lord following me around? I guess not. I like the one called Savannah Bumi Mahayuf. It's almost like Lost Media Gem. Yeah, it's pretty good too, but it's not in Calradia. It's in Indonesia, right? Yo, that guy needs to follow me around. You got like 360 men, dude. What are you doing? Rampage is the best, but like extended Calradia. Well, that's what the guy was asking. For a native plus mod, essentially. It's actually set in the greater Indian subcontinent. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's got Indonesia, it's got Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia. It's that area, right? It's pretty good, even if it's not complete. Okay, well now we're kind of stalling a bit, and we're approaching the 3-hour mark, which is usually my queue. Okay, so we can't really take Avendor, not quickly, because we need to build a siege tower, which takes like 2 days, and during that time there's the Igrim dude with 4,000 who can really come and mess me up, so without a stronger army I can't come near this area. So the next logical step would be to try and force Ravenstern into peace. Had the upper hand in the fighting, has had the upper hand in the fighting. We're doing well, but it's like I need to get my lords to join me for one. And like this guy, Sir Roland, like it's good that he wants to stay here to defend the city, but like... Yeah, that's what I meant. Although I've never called it the Indo-Chinese Peninsula, I can't say if it's accurate. How to defeat the Shrine of Grazier? If you're talking about like defeating the leader like in his own lair, lots of luck, man. It's all I can say. Oh, Lord Rain got defeated. Fantastic. Yeah, he's never gonna get inside the castle. Yeah, lol, it's almost impossible without cheats. Yeah, have you tried the Warhammer mod for Warband Theory, Warsaw Conquest? Of course. The Old Realms is, in a lot of ways, the spiritual successor for the Warsaw Conquest mod. I think not only there are some modders from Warsaw Conquest who moved on to work on the Old Realms for Bannerlord, the main theme from Warsaw Conquest, the composer who made that song, is making the music for the Old Realms as well. I think his name is Javi Robles. He's got a YouTube channel where he posted some of the music for the Old Realms. The guy is really good. And I really like that because it really does give a sense of continuity between the two mods. It's not just a Warhammer mod for Warband and then a Warhammer mod for Bannerlord. It's the same people working on both. It's a sequel, the same way that Bannerlord is a sequel. I think it's really cool. Obviously, Warsaw Conquest got a lot more variety. But you know. Well, thank you for stopping by, Matthew, and hopefully I'll see you next Friday. What's the name of the Warband Warhammer mod? It's Warsaw Conquest, that George just said. Okay, I'm gonna try and make a stand here. I think I have a sufficiently strong army to do it. Oh man, he's right here. Ah, crap. And now Fürdsven is attacking? Shoot. Well, the three of us together, how many men do we have? We have about 600 men? How many do they have? A little more than that? It's not that much more. I think we can take him on, just the two of us, but he really needs to be here. Let me wait till the day. Passively upgrade some more troops. Oh! Hey, perfect opportunity. The two guys left. You guys are screwed now. So I got some Pendor Black Archers. Where are they? They're somewhere in here. I got some Foot Knights. They look pretty badass. Pendor Black Archers. Nice. Okay, the two of us together, man. There's only 3 lords. If these guys keep going, like... Come on. Okay, nice. So it's 2 against 3. Beware, giant ogres with cannons can completely decimate your troops in this mod. Yeah, it's pretty wacky. $600 against 500. Excellent. That will really like put a dent in their ability to attack me. Although my friend has a lot of really weak troops on his end. Yeah, he's got a lot of weak troops. They're all at the forefront though, so that means he's got more elite troops in reserve. But it also means that first wave is gonna get whooped. Sarion's army in general kinda sucks. They're okay. They're pretty close to like Swadia basically, right? They've got some strong cavalry. Okay, I'm gonna try and get, gonna do a little something fun. I'm gonna go get my water jug and hope I'm here before it starts back. Be right back. There we go. Ugh. Okay. That's a lot of cavalry, yo. That's gonna suck. Oof. It's just that first wave, boys. It's just that first wave. No, I ain't running, guys. This is a bluff. That was their best man. You see? It's starting to turn already. That was their first wave. That was their one chance to break me, and they didn't. And the reinforcements are here now. Their casualties still exceed ours too, you know? Like... damn it, missed it. Hey Zero, it's been a while. Is there a mod in Warband that helps with stable large battles? Yeah, that's gonna be the script enhancer. They even got a new version, the 64-bit. That's going to help with performance for every mod, period. So it's really good to have. And we got the bulldozer going. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Almost got that lance square in the chest. They still got some strong units, though. Robin isn't that stable? No, guys, script enhancer for the win. I mean it. Like, I spent the first 3 years on this channel not using it, but once you use it, you never go back. Also, some mods just require it. Warsaw Conquest, you need to have it. Okay, man, they're really finding us every inch to the end. Yeah, they're tanky for sure, yeah. Damn, they still got people. Okay, yeah, that was a huge army. Well, George, tell your friend that if he's nervous about modding and he doesn't know enough about computers, to just watch my guide on it. He's gonna see how easy it is to actually mod this game. Do they still have reinforcements? Yes, they do. There's still more, but they're really weak now, so... are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. Most of them. Yeah, I got this, but it is like a hard-won fight, because they really are fighting us tooth and nail. Dude, they're still getting back up. I didn't realize how big they were. But yeah, we're really down to the recruits now. Myself, I got like 52 kills. Issa prefers to play this game like as it is, lol. Kind of reminds me of my past self when I was also like him when it came to mods, but once you start, you can't go back, lol. Yeah, at the same time, you know, let him enjoy the game until he gets tired of it enough to actually do some mods. To be fair, like, listen, my first, I want to say 300 hours on Warband were without mods, just native. I never interacted online much, so I didn't know about mods at all. I had to look it up a bit, I had to do some research. And even then, I had a potato PC at the time, so it's not like mods were working particularly well for me, but I did want to try them. Almost 5 of me of 150 people were there, so yeah, makes sense, yeah. We did alright. I'd say we got like maybe a little less than... a bit over 300 casualties. So it was really hard won. 106 for me. 130, so 236 casualties for their 500. So it was 2-1. Still pretty good, but the good thing is we can always replenish right afterwards. Gotta grab the goodies. My first thought when I was looking for was that I wanted to find a zombie apocalypse mod for Warband. Yeah, the Reckoning, exactly. And luck would have it, I did find some mods with that particular itch, lol. Yeah, there's some. I would say the Reckoning 3rd stage is probably the best, or you should try it with the script enhancer to see if it helps with the bugs. Because otherwise it's really unstable. Okay. Hey, I saw a heart. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Thank you. How do you get the script enhancer? Look up my video, how to fix every crashes on Warband on YouTube. On my channel. It shows you how to install it and everything. Keep in mind, though, I don't think it is safe compatible. It actually is? Okay, well in that case you need to find the save file and paste it in the script enhancer, is my guess. You gotta copy your saves from vanilla Warband documents to the WSC2 documents. Yeah, exactly, I figure. By the way, Terry, have you watched the Backrooms movie by chance? No, I wish. Obsession and Backrooms, people keep telling me they're really good movies, but I've had such a hard time going to the movies lately. For the past couple of years, actually. Okay, that went better. Like, I was worried about charging in blindly without any support. Oh, I lost my Jatu Lancer. I had it for a while. Damn. No, unfortunately, I would like to do a lot more outings with my girlfriend. Unfortunately, for one, we have like complete opposite schedules. I work evenings and weekends. She works days during the week. So we rarely happen to both be free at the same time and have like the same amount of energy to do anything. And also, my girlfriend has been very anxious lately about her own finances, so she's not going out of her way to spend money. And I mean, I would love to be a gentleman and take her out, but the thing is, she makes like 3 times my salary. She could basically be my sugar mommy, but she's just... she doesn't really have a good understanding of, how would I say this? She doesn't have the best financial literacy. Dude, that guy's a Clarion Call Ranger, straight up. Have you guys had any breaks or vacations together lately? Not really, because again, like, we have like very different time frames for these things. My girlfriend usually like once a year, her and her side of the family, they like going south. They like going south, you know, like Cuba, Jamaica, Dominican Republic. They'll go for like a week. And I hate going down south. Well, not that I ever been. I mean, I just hate the heat. I don't like tanning. I don't like hot climates. Because I start getting really hot. And when I'm hot, I get irritable. And I get sweaty and sticky and itchy. I hate it. So whenever they go down south, the whole family, for like a week, that means I'm basically by myself for a week. And that's when I also take my vacation. So I'm here by myself, not doing anything and not having any responsibilities for a whole week. And it's the best thing ever. So we kind of take our vacations at the same time, we just don't spend them together. Terry here is living the perfect life. Well, I wouldn't say no to more money, to be honest, but I do have a fairly good situation. All things considered. Like, the one thing about my situation is it works perfectly well, as long as I don't miss any work. If, like, I broke my leg, and I couldn't work for a month, it would really take a hit on my finances. I would be fine, but like, it would take me a long time just to recover financially from 1 month of not working. It would take me like a year at least to recover from that financially. So I have like a stable situation, but only if nothing bad happens, basically. Okay, so there's one lord in there, plus 254. And that's about it. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Ansem Lodge. It's under siege too. That's the next step. Also, gotta ransom these guys before they disappear. Think I have any other? Okay. There is a late 2025 update. Yeah, I know, I've heard of it, but okay, I guess he's just gonna stay there and stand guard, I guess. This guy stays with me, and that gives us like a decent force. Have you thought about streaming on Twitch? Maybe like dual streaming both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? I have. But as it stands currently, my setup is a little too limited for that. Maybe when I have my new computer next year, I could consider it. But for now, no. I don't see anybody. I guess they left. Yep. They decided to give up on the siege. Maybe they heard I was coming. They were like, ah, screw this. It's pretty hard to even get a job nowadays. I am from Southeast Asia. I couldn't tell you about the job market over there. Around here, I'm okay. The teenager, though. The teenager, he's been looking for a job for the past 2 months, and it's an absolute nightmare. For one, he's neurodivergent, so there's a lot of challenges in getting a job that will be a good fit for him. Can I have fragile hope that maybe you start a new Sparta live stream? I don't think so. The one thing about my streams is that when I start a new campaign, I try and beat the games to completion, and Sparta is just too buggy and grindy for that. I spent a lot of time enough on Pendor already that I want to complete this campaign, and the fact that like we've been at it for 3 hours and we've already made a... This is the first stream in the past month that feels productive, because we've done some conquering, we've got a new lord, we've got good things going on. So I want to see how that goes. But I've been thinking that another campaign after that I could try is probably like Nova Eras. I feel like Nova Eras is good enough that I could complete it, and that could be interesting. So that's mainly it. Also, because there's kind of a running gag on my channel that a lot of people like Pendor. But usually whenever the 3 times I had like a big campaign on stream, I usually make a video to recap the campaign afterwards and give my thoughts on it, and that would be an opportunity for me to make a new video on a retrospective review for Pendor, based on playing it to its entirety, you know? So I do want to do that. Sadistic? Hell yeah, you're coming back with me. I know you guys love Pendor. I got a lot of prisoners in here that I could sell off. Ransom, rather. The main issue right now that I'm having to progress further is, for one, I need to be at peace with Ravenstern. I want to make peace with them so they stop distracting me. So give everyone time, and I need to give that castle to somebody. I'm gonna go distribute some fiefs. I do think Paris is better, yes, but I already made that campaign. I'm not about to start a new one. I've been out spreading the word about your claim, and I'm now ready to join. I was able to convince a few warriors. Excellent. What did you get us? Omen Seeker, Singalian Temptress, and some horsemen. Nice. And that almost filled my party. Cool. I found a Monty Python meme while talking to a village patrol in Pendor yesterday. What was it? Like, none shall pass. Or did they talk that, or did they say they were like anarcho-syndicalists or something? They're great horse archers, yeah. Yeah, I'll give it to Jocelyn. Only have 4 lords, though. No one expects the Inquisition. Oh, I see. Yeah. Also, I completely forgot to read a book. Let me do that. Okay, so I assigned all the fiefs I could. Is that the same guy who had this castle? Yeah, it is. Let me see if I can try and make peace. I'll try actually making peace with the 2 factions. Or maybe I make peace with Fierdsvain and keep going to war with Ravenstern. I'll try them both. You already got no relation, so no need in that case. Of what? Oh, yeah, 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 I already got these. But isn't that what the... I don't know. I know some books increase relations, but I don't know if that's what the one I selected does. But it doesn't matter, I just read all the books. As much I can. I want these ladies. They're very good. Whatever they turned into, I guess I already had some. For the case of continuing the war, I would go for Fierce Veins first. Raven Stern archers are scary. Well, I've been fine beating them so far. It's just that they keep building up more armies to attack me on this side. So if I could go, but at the same time, like all of these I've conquered from Fierce Veins, so I feel like I've kicked their butts enough that hopefully, Lord Editor is at Dagon Castle right now. Let's go have a chat. Assuming he's there. No. I don't know where he is. Okay, that's a lot of them. Let me clear out that landing. It's bothering me. Those are some good trolls, yo. Whoa. There's always like a lot of them, especially at this late level. Oh, damn. Whoa. This is some Kill Bill situation now. I'm against the crazy 88. I don't know if the shield was actually doing that, but it is cool still, yeah. Alright, Julia, you got this. Come on, girl. Make yourself worthwhile. Hey, you got him in the leg. There you go. Yeah, that was cool. And it's the fact that they don't give like any worthwhile items. Except maybe food. Roland, I gave you like 2, man. Okay, where's Alistair though? You should be close to Castle Fenbury. See, they're attacking again. Now, Lord Rain, why aren't you building up a party right now? Yeah, you need to raise some men. Why aren't you raising any? You've been in here for a while doing nothing. Oh, there he is. There you go. Wasn't that wholesome? Alright, you guys, we need, This is once again under siege. Let's go see what we can do. I guess he's not gonna follow me then. Dude, how did I lose 5 men from auto-resolving against a caravan? Auto-resolve is the worst thing, man. And I don't even get jack from it. Ridiculous. But hopefully he follows me now. And he doesn't. Unreliable bastard. Although Lord Roland, which is my main guy, he's coming. So that's good. Oh man, they really are screwed. They don't have anybody. Just 2 guys. They're still trying to go on the offensive, but they never rebuild the army. Gonna make myself some dinner. Good to be here, Terry, and thanks for the stream, see ya. Thanks for being here. Actually, yeah, I think after that battle I'm gonna call it a day too, because I'm well past my 3-hour mark. But yeah, hopefully see you next Friday, man.
Don't waste my time, peasant. I felt the need of useless talk. My wife would be beside me.
Damn, we got a lot of people now. I doubt they intend to charge, but we'll see. Oh, sorry, Josh, I didn't see your comment. We really do need a Pendor mod for Bannerlord. That could be interesting, but I'm waiting for Paris Snow mod for Bannerlord. I know they started work on it very slowly. Oh, I got the knight. I feel like having this one on foot. Oh, damn. There's a lot of tough guys. Well, there we go. It went about as well as we could hope. Quite one-sided. Yeah, and talk about that, like, 5 dead from a fight against an enemy lord. Auto-resolving against a caravan that we are number 10 to 1 gave me the same casualties. Ridiculous. Okay, let's corner that last one. And that'll be it for their army, I think. I'll give you a chance by charging at you completely disorganized. And see how well you handle it. Lord Roland himself, leading the charge. Those dragon drakes are pretty badass. Even though they're not that tough. Nice. Okay. Well, that seemed to be like the remnants of the Ravenstone army, because they kept coming every time with more lords, but as they got gradually separated, I don't see them coming back, so that really seems like that was the extent of their army. The problem with lords, obviously, is that if they don't have fiefs of their own, they can't rebuild their armies properly. So because they have so few fiefs anymore, they're crumbling apart. They're not doing well. So I sent them an offer for peace, and I'm guessing they're gonna take it at this point. They don't have much of a choice. I hope so, anyway. Right now, like, Sarleon really seems to be the one making the most progress. They've taken a huge chunk out of Ravenstern. They lost Pendor, but they made it forward by capturing Rain. And they've also expanded a bit into the Bacchus Empire. Fierdsvain is doing alright. I mean, they lost most of their positions they conquered right here. But they still have most of their lands around here, and I think they even expanded a bit around here, so they're not in the net negative, but, you know, they're breaking even, basically. And so are the... well, Principalities took a small chunk. Bacchus expanded a bit on their side, but, you know, they're both at a bit of a disadvantage right now. So really, Sarleon is positioning itself to be the strongest faction right now. We're still very vulnerable. If I have... right now I'm at war with both of them, and we're owning them both, no problem. But technically, Fierdsvain could recover and fight back fairly easily, and if Sarleon decides to declare war on us, that would be a hot mess for sure. But that's gonna be it for today. I mean, considering that I started with just 2 castles, and then I conquered another 2 in a town, that's a pretty good stream. I'm just going to quickly ransom these lords. Nice. So that way, even my financial situation is, oh, 7,000. That's very good. That's pretty good. I do have, to my credit, like, very diverse troops. I mean, right now we are sitting comfortably above 100k in savings. So that also is, like, some very good recovery. The main issue is I'm having a hard time with some of my lords recovering properly. I think part of why that lord was struggling to... The one who's staying here by himself might be struggling to build another army, is because his villages have been looted. That's probably it. I wouldn't firmly, like, go to peace for the next stream. If I can make peace with one faction so I can focus on the other, that'd be, like, the best scenario. If I make peace with Fierdsven, I would, like, finish off Ravenstern in this area and rely on Solion to finish him off here. And that would be about it. If I make peace with Ravenstern, then I could focus on them, probably, like, take their fiefs around the coast all around here. I would like to take Avendor, but with the Grim Ripper, whatever his name is, with 4,000 who roams around here, that's rough, man. It would be crazy, though, if I could find that army and just wear it out. But I don't know how tough his troops are, if they're just, like, really weak but numerous, or if they're, like, also really OP, I don't know. That's, like, the main challenge right now. But that's really about it. So... yeah, for today that's gonna be it. We're nearing 4 hours now. But that was a very fun stream. We had a lot of people coming in, so... really, I think that's really going to be the approach to really keep up with, like, the main campaign now, is instead of just trying to do a little thing here and there that always ends up going nowhere, I'm just going to be much more aggressive and just go on and try and conquer as much as I can. If I get, like, a good momentum going with a strong army, I can just roll over the map, and hopefully, like, we can make some significant progress here. That's about it. Otherwise, let me see here. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the video is doing about as well as it was last week. Last week, this video ended up doing, like, 600 views in 2-3 days, which was, like, abysmal performance. I didn't really have any hopes that re-uploading it would make a huge difference, but I had nothing to lose at this point, so I'm just hoping this video gets more views, because holy crap, I worked way too hard on this, man. I can't wait to get home and play my Paris for a round. You're a dog in this game. See you next stream. Well, thank you. And you have a good one playing, alright? And that's gonna be about it. Yeah, hopefully I see you guys on the next stream. And, yep, that's about it. Y'all have a great rest of your day. You have a great weekend. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye-bye.